lot of the things in the show are based on my relationship with my brother when we were growing up. I think maybe the most specific little thing is sitting on the floor playing video games. When I came home from college, I think it was the first year I was in college and Stephen was still in high school, and I had a TV, this big chunky TV that was in my dorm, and I brought it home. And it had nowhere really to go in my parents' house, so we set it on the floor. And then we just ended up just sitting on the floor around this TV playing old Nintendo 64 games. And it was just this really specific time and this really specific memory of just like really not caring about anything except hanging out. Like we didn't even have to have a chair to sit on. We just wanted to hang out the way we had done when we were younger, and we just wanted to do it again. And the TV on the floor in the loft and sitting against the edge of the bed and the image of the Gems whenever they hang out with Stephen while he plays video games is probably the truest to me and my brother, just having that sort of makeshift space where all you want to do is hang out.
¡Santo cielo! ¡Tú puedes, viejo!
Esta es tu última oportunidad.
¡No! ¡No! ¡Salta! ¡Salta! ¡Ah! Morir tanto en un videojuego es agotador emocionalmente.
My childhood is probably really different than what it's like to be a kid today. I didn't have a phone that I was constantly checking. I was online a little bit, just enough to become part of some fan communities in my teen years, but I didn't have that when I was really little. There was a lot that was inspiring me to be creative, but there wasn't access to the kind of technology that could let me animate when I was really little. I see people who aren't that much younger than me who are incredible animators because they just have the tools. And when I was little, I was drawing on paper, on hundreds of sheets of paper, making flip books, trying to figure out how to animate. I didn't have programs like that. So I think it must be really exciting to be a kid today where you can have access to technology and also a way to just meet people so quickly who are really interested in the same things you're interested in. I felt, I felt pretty lonely as a kid. It was really me and my brother. We were artists together. And when I got a little older, I found other kids who loved comics, and I would talk to people like online about art. But when I was really little, I didn't have that as much. And I think as tumultuous as it can be to go out in the world and try and find people with those similar interests, and it's really exciting that that's at people's fingertips.
Calculando. Eres un croissant llorón.
¡El croissant llorón! Realmente me conoces, Internet.
I think the thing that's really important in life is love. Just love. It's a broad answer, but if you can figure out how to like love yourself, if you can figure out how to love other people, if you can do both at the same time, I mean, you're set. The little things that just scare you, I mean, the things that bring you down, I mean, they stop throwing you off of the track of your life if you just have that trust. If you have love and trust are like this, and if you have that trust in yourself that you can bounce back, you know, if you have that love for yourself and other people that lets you know that you'll be able to figure it out no matter what. I mean, I think those things can't be separated.
¿Qué? ¿En serio?
Pues claro, ella es una relación.
Oh, claro, porque ella es una fusión.
Rubí y Zafiro son tan cercanas que no pueden soportar estar separadas.
If you don't have that, everything becomes so much harder. Love helps everything. Gosh, I used to be a lot, it might seem strange, but I used to be I used to be really angry. I used to be like really angry. And I just had my thing that I wanted to draw, and I was like wary and skeptical of everything. But the one thing, I loved my family, I loved my brother, you know, and now in my adult life, those are the things that mean everything to me, and all those little things that frustrated me just fall away.
Tan pequeñas cosas que te importan más y te confunden. Podrían perderte. Toma un tiempo y recuérdate. Y toma un tiempo y encuéntrate. Toma un tiempo y pregúntate si así nos vamos a alejar. Pero no, pero no, pero no, pero no, pero no. Está bien, está bien, está bien, está bien, está bien. Nada hay, nada hay, nada hay, nada hay que temer. Yo estoy aquí, aquí.
That's what my life has become about. That's what my art has become about. It's just come into focus as the thing that remains the most important to me, and everything else seems less and less important the further I get away, and that seems the more and more important the further I get from it. So I'm gonna guess that as I get older, that'll be more and more true. But I'm guessing, maybe.
Genial, ¿cierto? ¿Se fusionó con su amiga Connie? Perla, fíjate en Garnet.
I've never been to Latin America, but I'd really love to go. I just know it's beautiful. I have friends who have gone who say that it's beautiful, and there's so many places that I'd love to see. I'd love to see Brazil. I'd love to see everything. I haven't gotten a chance to really get out of the country much in general, and I'd just love to see it. I'd love to go as soon as I can. As soon as I'm not busy with the show, I'd like to go.
Rosquillas en la gran rosquilla.
Oye,
Rosquillas en la gran rosquilla hacen el mundo girar cuando te sientes mal. Rosquillas en la gran rosquilla, tómelas con café o té. La servilleta